Hey guys!
We're here today on Throwback Thursday to do a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Asked to check out some more Satyricon with Repined Bastard Nation featuring Norwegian National Opera Choir, I think. Something like that. Something along those lines. You guys get the point. Anyways, I love these videos that feature orchestras or choirs or both or whatever the fuck you want to add to that.
It really enhances the song.
It adds to it. It becomes a completely different experience. I just don't think every band can pull it off.
Architects really did.
Architects
with animals,
absolutely nailed it, 100%.
A song that you wouldn't think needed it.
I didn't think that would be a band that I would want that to happen, or they would be able to pull it off. But they fucking did it.
Yeah,
absolutely magnificent. Another band that I can think that does this really well, a band that we've done on Throwback Thursday with an orchestra behind them, Dimo Borgir. Yeah. Remember the dude headbanging? I think was that on the violin or the cello? I think it was on the cello. The dude on the cello, headbanging, just going fucking mental.
Yeah.
So I think there's some bands out there that have all the attributes that when you add this into the mix, it just goes. Also, that was the next thing I was going to say. Skullmold as well. But once again, I don't think every band can do it.
No.
I don't think every band... I don't think Levidity could do it.
No.
Well, that would be kind of fucking interesting.
Actually, I would want to hear that.
Now I kind of want to hear that. You know? Now I'd be down with that. All right, so Satyricon, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Shapeless love of a dead, or within the spirit of voice, the age long light arising from melted mass. Within the spirit of voice, the age long light taking invincible shape, designing ovation, repossessing night and her hands godly touch more. Darkness
You just said that we're going to sacrifice those people after the song.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Can I go first? This song, in this performance, in this setting, is absolutely magnificent. I don't even know what I like the most. Did I like the drums the most? Did I like that guitar riff that was fucking insane? The vocals or the choir? Like, I mean, I don't even know what I like the most.
The drum, not just the drum parts, but the camera placement around the drum kit was very, very nice.
That was really well done. But the drums overall...
Because all you see is his head. That's all you see.
But the drum sound overall on this track is absolutely magnificent. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what impressed me the most. The drums, the vocals, the guitars, or the choir. I was impressed with everything.
The choir sounded so good. The female vocals had a way of sounding both very big and beautiful, but having some type of sinister thing
vibe to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of an Alfred Hitchcock kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
I got the same thing. I felt like the male portions of the choir kind of grounded the song a little bit, gave it a little bit more oomph.
They didn't feel very evil. They just felt very dark.
It was almost like they were creating a mist, and then the female vocals were piercing through that mist and just coming into the forefront. Yeah. At least that's my perception when I was listening to the song. The only way this could have been any better, if I was in charge of doing one of these things, specifically for a band like Satyricon, I would say everybody has to look like the Acolytes. Remember when the Acolytes used to come down with a hoodie on and you can see their faces? Like looking like druids?
Yeah.
All of those people in that choir, they should all look like... If you're a black metal band and you're going to do one of these things, go fucking all out. Everybody... Like, I'm not saying like face paint or whatever. I mean, that would be kind of cool too. But just go all druid with like hoodies, like really long hoodies.
Yeah.
And you know... And
everyone looks like an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
Something along those lines. I was thinking more the Acolytes. You know, when they were part of the whole thing with the Undertaker.
Yeah.
So I was thinking more about that. So have something like that... they're all, so you can't see who's who, and they just have the hoodie down and they're just singing. That would be absolutely phenomenal if they did something along those lines. Absolutely phenomenal. It would add to the spectacular effect of the whole concert.
Yeah.
Because now you're not just listening to the band, you're not just listening to the choir. Now there's this whole visual aspect to it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think it would be absolutely phenomenal if they did something like that. Not that it adds to the musical side of the song, but it definitely adds to the visual impact that the whole performance would have.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be super cool. But
very cool.
What a track. This is one of those songs that when you listen to it live, you want to take all your clothes off and go streaking.
Maybe.
You didn't get that vibe from this song?
Not
Am I the
that
only
one.
guy who got that vibe from
Not
it?
that vibe.
Okay, I got that vibe. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go
For
streaking.
me, for me, the song was less about headbanging and moshing and stuff.
No, this song is just to kind of
For
like
me,
let it all in.
even though there was those fast parts which could have gotten people going and everything. For me, it was just a song for me to take in with all that the choir,
The atmosphere that it creates.
the atmosphere that the choir creates, and just watching the band do their thing. And I just loved watching those parts where it showed just the drummer's head. He was going at it,
Never stopped.
never stopped.
Never stopped.
And
But, but even
you
the
could-
guitar player and
the
the
thing
bass
is,
player in the front, they were
you
just
could
fucking
hear-
headbanging like crazy
Yeah,
too.
but when it came to the drummer, you could see him going crazy, but you could also hear him going crazy too with the drum coming across.
One of the best drummers in the business. But I love this song all around. I love how heavy the drums are. Always feeling very relentless, almost like this war drums, this war sound, this
Never giving
this
up.
thumping,
Yeah.
like never giving up, just always super consistent from that perspective. That guitar riff, no, it was as haunting as the female vocals in the choir. It was just so penetrating. So you have the drums that have this heaviness to them that drag the song down, and then you have this guitar melody that just kind of pierces all the way through. And then the same thing is happening on the choir side with the male voices grounding a little bit, creating that mist, and then the female voices piercing through. So it's a really interesting dynamic that the song has musically in terms of what's happening with the choirs at the same time. It's just phenomenal. And his voice too, like the raspiness in his
yeah.
it's just so good. It fits the whole sound.
I kind of thought when he went over to the conductor,
You thought he was going to grab the stick and start,
either that or he was gonna grab the conductor.
and start headbanging with the
Yeah,
conductor?
yeah.
Yeah, that
Because
was
the conductor looked like he was into it.
Yeah, listen, they're from Norway. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
who's not into black metal in Norway?
I bet you all these guys they called up, hey, you're doing this.
Oh, they're like, fuck, I'll do it for free.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it for free. No, you don't need to pay me. An autographed CD is good enough. Like, it's Norway. It's not like you're...
Black metal.
Yeah, it's like, like, oh, you're going to perform with Satyricon. Fuck yeah! Like, that's the highlight of my career.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going towards.
Last week, I was singing in the shower. Today, I'm performing with Satyricon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the stuff of legends. It's the stuff of legends. I'm sure they were all thrilled to be there.
Yeah.
And you see, when he was giving a shout out to the choir, all of them were like smiling and having a good time. It's not like I don't think any of them was there against their will. Let's put it that way. They all looked.
I mean, they
to
all
me
have
like
a choice to be there.
Well, I guess they do, but it's Norway. I mean, once again, performing in a concert like this, it must be
Such a big venue
Yeah,
too. Did you
must-
see that top down?
That top shot was incredible.
There was like 18 different
It's like an opera house.
nosebleeds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an opera house, and it's like all oval, and even the nosebleeds, the way they're inclined, it feels like everybody's on top of the stage.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. That adds also to the atmosphere.
Because you're in an actual opera house.
Oh yeah, and then the whole thing just comes together. It's magnificent. I just loved it. I loved it. I thought this was incredible. What a great request. All right, anything else you want to add, or you're satisfied? I think we covered everything. This was phenomenal. And it was interesting that before the song started, he asked everybody to get up because everybody was sitting down.
Yeah.
If I didn't know better, I'd say they were performing in Canada, where everybody's just sitting down, like
He wouldn't
drinking their Grey Poupon.
have. Yeah, he wouldn't have had to ask me to stand up. I would have
I
already.
would have been up from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, this song is not necessarily one that you go absolutely mental
But you still
on.
want to stand
But
up.
you still want to stand
You
up.
don't
And
wanna-
at least give the horns up once
Exactly.
in a while. At least once in a while, give the horns up. And maybe the odd time punch the person that's next to you. Maybe. There's no karate in the pit. And
No
over there
karate.
with chairs and everything. I mean, this is not a place for a mosh pit anyways. There's chairs everywhere. What the fuck?
I didn't see on the other.
In the bottom bowl, everything was... This is why he asked everybody to stand up. Everybody was sitting
because
down.
everyone was standing up. I didn't see that there was
Yeah,
chairs.
no, there was chairs everywhere.
Obviously, in the topper ones, there would be chairs, but
No, there's chairs. This place is a little bit similar to the place that we went to
Queen
see.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth Theater, which has the upper bowl and the bottom bowl. This is much bigger. Holy fuck, this was
Yeah.
big. But a little bit like that, where there's all those seats there. So a great place for bands that have more of a cinematic sound. Like we saw Ghost there, and it worked perfectly because they bring the theatrical into the performance in terms of what the stage presence is all about. But for a show like this, when you have a choir or if you have an orchestra, places like that are phenomenal. We also saw Apocalyptica there.
yeah.
Which-
Or the place where we saw Nightwish.
The place we saw, but that one, the Queen Elizabeth, is a little bit more because it's smaller. It feels a little bit more intimate. This one is super big, but the construction, when you look at that upper bowl, you don't feel like you're that far away from the stage because it's up, but it's inclined, so you almost feel like you're on top. So it's all about the design. That place looks phenomenal. It looks absolutely phenomenal. All right, guys, thank you for the request on Patreon. Thank you for watching this video. Hit us up tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See ya.
See ya.